There's a reason most people feel lost right now. Not because they don't have options, but because they have too many. Every direction looks possible, every path feels uncertain, and in the middle of all that noise, one question quietly takes over your mind. What should I do with my life? And before we go any further, if you're someone who's trying to figure that out, trying to build something real in 2026, make sure you subscribe because this isn't just a video. This is a wake-up call you might need today. The truth is, nobody else has your answer. Not your friends, not your family, not the internet. It's you. But here's the problem. Most people don't actually know themselves. And if you don't know who you are, every decision you make will feel like a guess. You'll chase things that don't fulfill you. You'll set goals that don't align with you. And then you'll wonder why nothing feels right. That's where everything begins. Self-awareness. Because if your understanding of yourself is wrong, your entire life will move in the wrong direction. You say you have goals, but let me ask you something. Are you truly focused on them? Or are you distracted every single day? Because reaching your goal isn't about working harder. It's about staying aligned. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, your mind needs to stay connected to that vision. Not occasionally, not when you feel motivated, but consistently. Because the fastest way to turn a goal into reality is to never let it leave your mind. But here's something most people avoid thinking about. Your time is limited. This life you're living right now, it's not forever. So imagine this for a second. Step outside yourself and look at your life like it's a movie. And you are the director. You're writing the story. Now ask yourself honestly, what kind of story are you creating? One filled with fear, doubt, frustration, or one filled with growth, purpose, and meaning? Because whether you realize it or not, you are writing that story every single day. And your purpose, it's not something someone hands to you. It's personal, deeply personal. Maybe it's building something, maybe it's helping others, maybe it's creating freedom for yourself. But whatever it is, it has to come from you. Because if it doesn't, you'll spend your whole life chasing something that never feels enough. Now here's where it gets real. There's always a battle happening inside you. The battle between doing and being. Most people are obsessed with doing, achieving, proving, becoming, but they never stop to ask, why? Why do you want that success? Why do you want that lifestyle? And if you're honest, a lot of those goals come from a place of feeling like you're not enough, like you're missing something. And so you try to fill that gap with achievements. But what if the problem isn't what you're chasing? It's where you're chasing from. Because when your goals come from a place of lack, no matter what you achieve, it will never feel complete. That's why some people reach everything they ever wanted and still feel empty. And on your journey, there are things that will try to pull you off track. Distractions, negativity, doubt, the desire for comfort, the fear of discomfort. These are the silent enemies of your focus. And most people don't even realize how much energy they're wasting reacting to everything around them. Chasing what feels good, avoiding what feels bad, constantly being pulled in different directions. But if you want to win, you have to learn this one principle. Don't pull and don't push. Don't chase everything you desire and don't run from everything you fear, because both will drain your energy. Instead, stay centered, stay focused, keep moving forward without letting every little thing control your direction. Think of your life like still water. The moment you start reacting to everything and you create ripples, distractions, chaos, loss of clarity. But when you stay steady, when you protect your focus, everything becomes clearer. Your path becomes smoother. Your progress becomes faster. And that's why who you allow into your life matters. Your circle matters. Your environment matters. because everything around you is either feeding your focus or stealing it. But let's not pretend this journey is easy. It's not. Life is hard, and the bigger your goals are, the harder it gets. That's just reality. So instead of avoiding difficulty, you need to train for it. You need to put yourself in situations that challenge you, that test you, that push you beyond your comfort zone. Because hard moments aren't optional. They're guaranteed. There will be times where you feel pressure, stress, tension, and if you've never trained yourself to handle it, it will break you. But if you've faced difficulty before, if you've learned how to stay calm in chaos, then those moments won't control you anymore. That's the difference between people who quit and people who grow. Because growth comes from discomfort. Always. When you push your limits, it hurts. When you level up, it's uncomfortable. But if you stay consistent in that discomfort, something changes. What once felt impossible starts to feel normal. What once felt painful starts to feel manageable. And here's the truth. Strong people don't feel less pain. They just don't let pain control their decisions. They feel it, but they keep going. That's inner work. Real inner work. Not what people show on the outside, but what's happening inside your mind. Your discipline, your awareness, your control. So how do you start? It starts with belief. You have to believe that working on yourself, understanding yourself, mastering your mind will change your life. Or not because someone told you, but because you truly see the value in it. You start asking yourself deeper questions. What am I avoiding? What truth am I scared to face? What part of me have I been ignoring for years? Because freedom doesn't come from running away from yourself. It comes from facing yourself completely. You bring light to everything inside you, the doubts, the fears, the past. You stop hiding. You become honest, fully honest. And when you do that, something powerful happens. You gain awareness, and awareness gives you control. Now you're not just reacting to life, you're choosing how to respond. And from that place, you start making better decisions. You start thinking differently, acting differently, living differently. Because now you understand something most people don't. Every thought, every action, every choice has a consequence. So before you do anything, you ask yourself, where is this leading me? Is this making me stronger, lighter, more free? Or is it creating stress, pressure, negativity? Because your life is moving in one of two directions: expansion or restriction, growth or limitation. And the truth is, most people don't even realize which direction they're going. So look at your life honestly. Look at your patterns, your habits, your emotions over the last few days. Are they helping you grow or holding you back? Because if you want 2026 to be different, something has to change. Not later, not someday, now. You have to let go of what's not serving you. Old habits, old thinking, old versions of yourself. Because if nothing changes, nothing new will come. And deep down, you already know that. So the real question is, are you finally ready to become the person you know you can be? Or are you going to stay the same and wonder what could have happened? The choice has always been yours.